Today we'll be reacting to Aurora performing Through the Eyes of a Child at Nidarosdomen in Trondheim. That's in Norway. I'm Norwegian. Hi. This is a reaction video. It's a commentary video, so I'm gonna pause and provide some commentary along the way, but I'll of course link the full performance below so that you can check it out without me disturbing you. And it's such a beautiful church. It's the northernmost medieval church in Europe, I think. I think it's one of Norway's largest. Her tone is just so clear. Such a slight vibrato there.
Watch them preach in sour lies. I would rather see the world through the eyes.
Ah, that warm chord.
Through the eyes.
That's so beautiful. Do you notice those small eyes of a child? Or a little like shadow note. What do you call those in English? The little note. It's used a lot in various types of folk music, but at least a lot in Norwegian folk music too. That's used a lot. Hers was so subtle here. It's just like, ugh. Let me go back so you can hear it.
The eyes of a child.
There it was straight, but here.
Through the eyes of a child.
So beautiful, and her tone is so clear. It's wonderful.
Darker times will come and go.
Her face is so expressive too.
Times you need to see her smile.
Nice.
And mother's hands are warm and mild.
Ugh, it's so... Just the build-up from that, the dynamic build-up, I mean, from a more quiet to a louder space. And her tone is so clear through it all. You can't, like, it's a seamless transition from the lower to the higher volume. And her tone changes. So the tone becomes a little fuller and brighter, but still, like, the transition is so seamless. It's wonderful. She's so good.
Her smile.
That build-up. There are two switching between chest and head.
I would rather feel the world through the skin of a child.
With a breath on it.
Through the skin of a child.
So pretty. So yeah, it's already, I can tell the difference in the lyrics and also just the flow of the song. The Gaza one, or the Gaza Benefit one that I reacted to before, it's more mystical, flowy, you know, and with a different, like here you have a more clean piano sound, but there they used a Rhodes kind of sound with a little distortion. I don't remember. So this is a very different production. Oh, goosebumps. She's singing on an ng sound, at the end there. It's so interesting to hear how she uses the sounds of the vowels, and not just like the normal sounds that we use in speech. I mean, is a sound we use in speech, but we usually don't sustain it like that. You know, everything that happens above the vocal folds, like in your vocal tract, that's where you change things to change your tone, and vocal effects, like just the way it sounds, you can change there. Here also how she smoothly transitions between a breathy, still very like angelic and bright kind of tone, but with air on it, to that super, it's still connected when it's airy, but you know what I mean? To that super connected where there's no air, no excessive air on the tone. And when I say excessive, I don't mean excessive as something bad, but it's an effect. When you add excessive, that's when you get the breathy notes. And those are ethereal too. But she switches between that and that. Just connected. Connected is the word.
When a human strokes your skin,
Nice.
that is when you let
love that song.
before they go.
Here you can hear those ornaments too.
I would rather be alive with a childlike soul.
I just get goosebumps from this whole thing. Like the lyrics too about, I would rather have a childlike soul. It's so touching. And with the harmonies too, I didn't even comment about those because that's similar to the performance that I already watched. And I commented on it there because she was kind of directing it more because it was a looser arrangement of the song, kind of more, a little more flowy. Here it's still flowy, it's like ethereal, but there's timing in it. It's tighter in the timing.
Childlike soul.
The way that
With a childlike soul.
so emotional. Oh, that's a low note. Those glissandos are so beautiful, but I also want to mention the low note she did there. A lot of people are so impressed by high notes, but going low too when you're more in a mid-range and higher space for the rest of the song and then dipping into a low note like that, it's I like it. And about the glissandos, that's when you slide from one pitch to another. Hey-oh, hey-oh. Same notes, but you slide between them instead of going clean. I love it when she changes onto that hey sound. Beautiful rounded on the glissando. There you can hear the difference in tone from the e to u. Obviously, there are different vowels too. She did the e sound with a little more breath on it, and then she goes into this rounded u with the like glissando on it too. It's beautiful. Here, breathy or like. Yes. All right, so one difference I noticed from the Gaza version that I heard, she went a little harder on the end here before she goes into the more breathy space. On that, the AS sound again, I believe in the previous version I heard she had more chest in her mix there. Here it was way more head based, so it's softer. And I really like that expression too. But sometimes you do it to kind of safe because you feel like, oh, I'm not gonna, if I go in with my full chest here now, I'm not quite there right now, you know? So you choose to go in more heady because that's softer for the voice. You sing with thinner vocal folds instead of thicker vocal folds. But here, I don't know if it was a stylistic choice or if it was a safe choice because it sounds so good. And that's the thing, when you can save, like whether or not it was, like when you can save your voice or when you feel like you have to in the moment and you can still make it sound the way it's supposed to be, like nobody would have bat an eye. It's just that I'm comparing it to the previous version. That's a good thing to work on too, like having safe versions of the songs that you sing. If you're not comfortable enough to just improvise it in the moment or know the alternative functions you can sing in or the alternative qualities you can use to still have a beautiful sound, but where you save your voice. But again, I don't know which of those are true for Aurora here because it sounds so beautiful. It's just something I noticed, you know?
Please don't leave me here.
Her consonants are so clear too. barely there, no, but connection throughout, but so soft, so low in volume. I'm just gonna tell you why that's impressive too, to stay on a soft note or to keep a longer note that is that low in volume, because obviously singing is breath. To have your vocal folds vibrate, you breathe air through them, but they close. Because everything is connected, you know how when you run, your breath goes like, because it's affected by what's happening in the body. Like even if you're still enough, like your heartbeat you can kind of hear it on your breath if you've been running or whatever. So when keeping the connection, but in that low volume, you have to hold the air back so much. Even though you add excessive air on the tone, you still have to hold the air back so much to not have it be louder in volume. And that holding back requires coordinations between several muscles, and just a little like in one of the muscles can make the note uneven or have like a little, but hers was so long and just connected all the way throughout, but so low in volume you could barely hear it. And that's impressive. Oh, that was the end. All right, so that was the ending. I didn't know, but that was absolutely spectacular and beautiful. I love that there was differences between the first one that I watched and this one. I didn't know what to expect when you told me like, oh, the difference is so big. I thought it would be like, oh, does it have more like a beat to it or something? The versions that I've heard are still like true to each other, but the Gaza one was more flowy. Like the arrangement wasn't as kind of structured and timed as this felt. But that was absolutely beautiful. I love her vocal abilities in general. She's a unique little gem, and I love her. Please recommend more Aurora in the comments. Leave a blue heart if you're still watching, because I really appreciate that you're watching till the end. And I want to heart it back. Appreciate you back. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to subscribe. Become a member on my BuyMeACoffee if you want to do that. I also have a vocal introduction course there if you want to check that out. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.